We were promised a future where our refrigerators would order milk and our front doors would recognize our faces. But giving every light bulb and toaster an internet connection has opened a portal to a very specific kind of modern hell. From smart toilets that won't stop flushing to baby monitors that talk back, we're looking at 15 times the Internet of Things turned into a digital nightmare. 1. The baby monitor broadcast. In 2019, a family in Texas was terrified when a hacker took control of their Nest camera and began speaking to their infant. The intruder didn't just watch, they used the two-way audio to hurl insults and even threatened to kidnap the child. This is a common exploit where hackers use credential stuffing, testing passwords leaked from other sites to move into your most private spaces. It turns out the smart feature you bought to keep your baby safe is also the perfect tool for a stranger to haunt your nursery from 3,000 miles away. 2. The thermostat ransom. Imagine waking up in the dead of winter to find your smart home is 60 degrees and dropping. In several cases of IoT jacking, hackers have taken control of smart thermostats and encrypted the settings, demanding a Bitcoin ransom to give the homeowner back control of their own furnace. If you don't pay, you stay frozen. It's a literal cold-blooded crime that proves that in the future, even your comfort can be held for hostage by someone who probably still lives in their parents' basement. 3. The Mirai botnet. In 2016, a massive portion of the internet, including Twitter, Netflix, and Reddit, simply stopped working. The culprit wasn't a supercomputer, it was an army of hundreds of thousands of infected webcams, DVRs, and routers. A piece of malware called Mirai scanned the web for devices using default passwords like 1234 and turned them into a digital zombie army to launch a massive attack. Your cheap, unpatched security camera wasn't just watching your porch, it was actively helping to take down the global infrastructure of the web. 4. The Jeep hack. Two security researchers proved just how dangerous a connected car could be when they remotely hacked a Jeep Cherokee while a journalist was driving it on a highway. They were able to turn on the radio, blast the air conditioning, and eventually cut the transmission and the brakes, all from a laptop 10 miles away. The vulnerability was in the vehicle's cellular connection meant for entertainment features. It was a wake-up call for the industry that a car is no longer just a machine, it's a 2-ton rolling computer that can be hijacked through the air. 5. The Bluetooth bidet. High-end smart toilets offer heated seats and remote-controlled bidet functions via a smartphone app. However, researchers found that many of these models used a hard-coded Bluetooth pin of 0000. This allowed anyone within range to take control of the unit, causing the lid to slam repeatedly or spraying water at unsuspecting users at random intervals. It gives a whole new meaning to bathroom emergency when your plumbing starts gaslighting you through your phone. 6. The pacemaker patch. In 2017, the FDA had to issue a recall for nearly 500,000 pacemakers due to cybersecurity vulnerabilities. The devices, which were designed to be adjusted wirelessly by doctors, had a flaw that could allow a hacker to change the pacing or deplete the battery entirely. Former Vice President Dick Cheney actually had the wireless function on his heart implant disabled to prevent an assassination attempt. It is the ultimate nightmare, a life-saving device inside your chest that can be patched or hacked like a video game. 7. The telltale toaster. Security researchers once set up a honeypot of smart devices to see how long it would take for them to be attacked. A smart toaster was compromised in less than an hour. Once inside, hackers don't care about your bread. They use the device as a pivot point to access your home Wi-Fi and steal the passwords from your laptop or phone. Your breakfast routine is basically a Trojan horse for your bank account.
8. The Echo Witness. In several murder investigations, police have served warrants to Amazon for recordings made by Echo devices at the scene of the crime. While Alexa is only supposed to record when it hears its wake word, the device frequently captures private conversations and, in some cases, evidence of violence. It turns out the helpful assistant in your kitchen is also a federal witness that never sleeps and records your darkest moments in the cloud. 9. The light bulb technique. Researchers discovered that certain brands of smart light bulbs stored the user's home Wi-Fi credentials in plain text on the bulb itself. If a hacker simply unscrewed a bulb from your outdoor porch light, they could take it apart and extract your Wi-Fi password in minutes. It's a low-tech way to commit a high-tech crime, proving that your home security is only as strong as the bulb over your front door. 10. The unsmart lock. Many smart padlocks marketed as unpickable because they use fingerprints or Bluetooth have a fatal flaw. They are held together by simple screws or can be bypassed by a strong magnet. Even worse, many of the apps used to control them send your location data and unlock commands without encryption. You're essentially replacing a solid steel mechanism with a digital handshake that anyone with a YouTube tutorial and a $10 radio can fake. 11. The TV is watching you. Several major smart TV manufacturers have been caught collecting data on everything users watch, including DVD playback and gaming, to sell to advertisers. Some models even had built-in cameras and microphones that were vulnerable to remote access. The CIA actually developed a tool called Weeping Angel that could put a smart TV into a fake off mode, where it appeared to be off but was actually recording audio and sending it to a server. Your Netflix and chill might have an uninvited audience at Langley. 12. The ghost in the oven. In 2019, users of a certain smart oven reported that their appliances were turning themselves on and preheating to 400 degrees in the middle of the night. The manufacturer blamed a firmware error, but for the owners it was a terrifying reminder that your house could literally burn down because of a bug in some code written halfway across the world. 13. Stucknest precedent. While not a household device, the Stucknet worm showed what happens when things on a network are targeted. It was a piece of malware that physically destroyed Iranian nuclear centrifuges by making them spin at dangerous speeds while reporting all clear to the monitors. It proved that code can have physical consequences. If a virus can melt a centrifuge, it can certainly tell your smart water heater to overpressurize until it becomes a rocket through your roof. 14. The fish tank heist. A North American casino was hacked in one of the most creative ways imaginable, through the smart thermometer in their lobby's fish tank. The thermometer was connected to the internet to monitor the water temperature, but it wasn't properly secured. Hackers used the thermometer to get onto the casino's main network and managed to steal 10 gigabytes of data from the High Roller database. It's a reminder that a hacker doesn't need to break your front door if they can just swim through the aquarium. 15. The bricked house. The ultimate IoT nightmare is bricking, when a company goes out of business or shuts down its servers and your expensive devices suddenly stop working forever. This happened to owners of the Revolve Smart Home Hub, when the company was bought out and the service was simply turned off, leaving customers with a useless $100 plastic brick. You don't actually own your smart home, you're just renting the permission to use it until the manufacturer decides you're no longer profitable. The Internet of Things was supposed to make our lives easier, but it mostly just gave us a new set of things to worry about. Maybe the future isn't about more connectivity, it's about knowing when to keep your toaster off the grid. The next time your fridge tells you you're out of eggs, just make sure it's not also telling a stranger your Wi-Fi password. See you next time, assuming my smart lock lets me back in the house.